Hello everyone, welcome back to GIPlayers, Spyro the Dragon. I'm playing with AnthonyTZ and this place looks nice. I thought we were entering a bog. It actually looks pretty pleasant. I'm expecting to see Kermit the Frog on one of them lily pads playing a banjo.
So you know what's funny? This is the level that has... I used to be frightened as shit from these little things.
I bet in the original graphics they looked creepy or something like that.
Oh, okay. No, I agree now. The way they just jump at you.
Yeah, they just fucking like... Yeah, they sit there and then you get closer like, ah!
Also, 64-bit graphics probably looked even creepier. Yeah. Oh god, speaking of bogs and swamps and Kermit, what did you guys think of the recent Shrek trailer?
I'm like, alright, Shrek is back, that's fun, that's great. I don't know where their decision came from to change the art style.
I mean,
it is jarring. I get it. It has been 9 years since the last movie. But, like, part of what I think appealed to Shrek is that it was somewhat realistic looking for its time period. And, like, that was supposed to clash with the fact that they're doing fairy tale stories.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at Donkey, like, he looks like a regular donkey. Look at him in this fucking trailer now. He's got, like, a cartoony-ass snout, and it bothers the shit out of me. I don't know what it is.
I like the designs. I like that it's changed a little bit.
The only design change I agree with is back when they did Puss in Boots to Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Yeah.
Because it worked. Like, that's just... Like, Puss in Boots looks ugly in the old movies.
Yeah.
Like, because he's too realistic looking. But they're like, no, we're going to hyper-stylize him for Last Wish. The problem is that the Shrek movie isn't doing that. Like, it's not doing that art style from Last Wish. It's like...
There was a dragon behind you.
I know.
He's going back to it. I was going to say, they're doing like a weird fusion thing, where it's like, we're going to make the characters look slightly more cartoony, but not do that, like, not cel-shaded, but like painter art style that Puss in Boots had. Yeah. I think it's because they're like, we need it to still look enough like Shrek.
What goofiness
I guarantee you, once people see it, they're going to be like, oh, this is great. Or something like that.
The quality of the animation is good. I will say that. It's just jarring to me that it looks different. Like, I don't know what it is. It's especially Donkey. Donkey just looks weird to me. And, like, if you look at a picture of the two next to each other, like original Donkey.
Oh, yeah.
Or Donkey from Shrek Forever After, because that's a more fair comparison.
Yeah.
So you look at him compared to the current one, like, his head is a different shape.
Yeah.
You know what I think?
It's weird.
That Shrek 5 shouldn't exist.
I have accepted the point at this stage of my life that everything that I think should never get a sequel is just going to get one someday.
Just like Toy Story shouldn't, like, why is...
See, everyone says that, but, like, I thought Toy Story 4 was fun. Did it need to exist?
I never finished it.
But I thought it was fun. You didn't finish it? Like, you watched part of it?
Yeah, well, there was a circumstance where I only saw it.
You were just, like around the area where it was, and then you had to leave or something?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's fair.
And I haven't put it back on, and that was a year ago.
Those guys that he just killed looked exactly like Crocodile from Pokemon. What the fuck? Like, I was like, hold up.
Those?
Yeah.
A little bit. Oh, okay, they're more fun.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, no, the colors.
I think
he has
when
a
you were
yellow
like
lower jaw, and then a blue top, and then a red thing on top. I'm like, that's Crocodile.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think what you saw was like when he was like moving around.
Yeah, no, now I see that they look more like a frog. But like, at first I'm like, what the fuck?
Crocodile, why'd you bang Frogger? Or Polytoad?
Yeah, right?
No.
God,
anyways.
Oh, man, I wish we got fusions via that way.
Yeah, but talking about like sequels, I know we're going to get, like, we're just going to get them. But Shrek 5, I think it looks like, it's a fun little Shrek adventure. I think it's weird that they're not bringing up Puss in Boots. Because, like,
I'm sure he'll appear at the end credits or something.
I hope it's not the end credits. Because, like, the whole thing at the end of The Last Wish is they're like, I gotta go back to go see an old friend. And they're setting up that he's gonna go see them again.
Yeah.
But then all these trailers, he's not in it. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, watch. When they're in
jail... If he shows up in the fucking third act to save the day, yeah, I'll clap. But it's like, why weren't you in the rest of the movie?
Remember the trailer when they're all in jail or something like that? Maybe that's when he comes in to bust them out.
Maybe.
Also, okay, this is what kind of sold me that I want to watch this, is because when they're in the prison and Donkey's just singing random songs and then he just goes, Roxanne! That just made me laugh because my mom liked watching any movies growing up and everything, and me and my sister growing up, we would hear her go, Roxanne! because she was quoting that movie every time the song would come up. So much to the point my sister had that song be her ringtone. And so, like, every time I just hear anything like Eddie Murphy doing Roxanne, it just makes me laugh. So I feel like this is probably going to have a good sense of humor.
I mean, the Shrek movies are very normally in the positive with their humor. Some of them are not as good. Shrek the Third.
3 is probably the weakest in my
Shrek the
opinion.
Third is a garbage movie. Shrek Forever After is better than people remember it. It
Yes,
is actually
I agree.
a good
Because
movie.
my dad and I actually watched that like years after it came out. And we were like, did we ever see this? No. Want to watch it? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Put it on and we're like, it's alright. Yeah, not too bad.
No, it's not. It's not bad at all. I'm just worried because I'm like, now they're trying to lean into the current audience. Like that whole bit where like fucking they showed Gingy and he had like, drops on his ass and he's like, I'm all caked up. I'm like, why? No. I get it. Shrek is supposed to be like making fun of modern society, but like in a fantasy setting. But I'm like, there's limits, I think. And I don't know if that joke landed very much.
Not as much as Pinocchio wearing a thong.
Okay, but that was so random and out of left field.
It was
like,
hilarious.
what are you talking about? Like, that was funny. Plus, it wasn't like a reference. Like, caked up is just a popular term that people use now. Like, that's why it's in the movie. The thong thing, that wasn't a thing. They just threw that in the movie because it was funny.
I was just saying, like, on that
It's
kind of, like, say something crazy, like, I'm wearing ladies' underwear.
I'm wearing ladies' underwear.
Are you?
I most certainly am not. It looks like you most certainly are.
Yeah.
What kind? It's a thong.
That's so funny.
Their briefs are not R2.
Yeah,
Can we just agree Shrek 2 is freaking the best in the entire franchise?
It is definitely the best one. Yeah. It's so hard. It's so weird to say that because like Shrek 1 is a fantastic movie.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That like set the stage for those types of movies to come out later and be ruined by other companies. But like, it is so influential that like Shrek is amazing. But like, Shrek 2 is just as good, if not better. Like it's insane. There's not many franchises that can claim that, where the second movie is actually like better and it's an animated movie. Because like, there's obviously live action. You got like Empire Strikes Back is better than the original Star Wars and
Aliens
and stuff like that. That's debatable. It depends on if you want horror or action, but yes, that is an argument people have made.
Toy Story 2?
That's one I don't know if I agree with, because Toy Story 2 I think is on level with Toy Story 1.
I do like 2
but I think Toy Story 1
think,
is still an amazing movie.
Okay, let's go over a list here.
Oh, just like movies that have that animated movies with sequels with the sequels better.
Yeah. Kung Fu Panda.
No, I think I do agree. I think 2 is better. 1 has a more like probably better character arc for like Poe and him learning to be the Dragon
And
and all that
Shifu
stuff.
and everybody.
But then like the villain in 2 Shen is amazing.
Yes.
He's a fantastic villain. Tai Lung is great, but he's like, he did his job, he's great. Now we're gone. Let's move on. Whereas Shen is like, oh, this guy's fucked up. He genocided a whole species
Just
he's
because
a little
of
bitch.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I should turn my attitudes differently and not be a homicidal maniac. No, I'm gonna kill all the pandas.
I was just saying, but so far, all the ones we've named are ones where the first one and the second one are on par with each other, I think. I know one where the second one for sure is better, and we were just talking about it earlier, Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
The first Puss in Boots is okay at best. The second one is a fucking masterpiece.
Absolutely.
The Last Wish is like a
100%.
fucking amazing movie.
I haven't watched any of the Spider-Verse movies, so I can't make any comments on those.
I'd say they're on par with each other.
Alright.
I would say, though, the reason why the second Puss in Boots is so good is because of death.
Oh, yeah.
You say that, but I think all three of them are great because
Jack Horner's just great because he's an asshole.
I was about to say, it plays into every possible villain trope all in one movie, which is that you have the villain who is just evil for the sake of being evil, which is Jack Horner.
Yeah.
He's just an asshole because he's an asshole. You have the villain who is just doing it because they think it's the right thing to do, which is Goldilocks.
Yeah.
And then you have the villain that is a literal force of nature. So he's not evil, he's just doing bad shit because that's what he does. And that's death. So it's all three kinds of villains smooshed together in one movie, and then they all have great endings, which is that Goldilocks redeems herself and realizes, like, this isn't the right thing to do.
She had her family all along.
Death is like, all right, I want you to, like, I don't want to just kill you, even because it's my job. I want you to realize, like, you should cherish life and fight for your life as opposed to just treating it like it's nothing. So when he finally fights for his own life, he's like, all right, you do you. I'll be back when you die, but go ahead and live your life. And then Jack Horner, he's just an asshole. He doesn't change because he's awful and terrible, which is perfect because that's the villain you want to see lose, and he does. So it's like, it's every possible animated villain. Perfect.
What did I do to deserve this? I mean specifically.
Like, what did I do specifically?
You're horrible!
So
I grew up with nothing, just a nice parents, an inheritance of a massive food corporation. Useless stuff like that.
So this.
I'm sorry, but when you saw the mounted unicorn heads and then you saw what he did with the horns,
Oh my gosh.
oh my god.
So this level.
You're not gonna shoot a puppy in the face, or you're not gonna shoot a puppy, are you?
Yeah,
in the face. Watch.
So this level, I remember this level I hated is because of the fact that there's a bunch of like supercharged mechanics to have to do with this level. Now, unlike the other one where you have little fairies where if you fuck up, you just float right back onto.
Oh, you can actually die in this?
Oh, you die. You fucking
Oh,
fall. You fall to your death. You fall to your death. So there's a specific spot in this level where there's a dragon that you have to supercharge to do this particular route to get to, and it.
If you miss, you fall, you die.
Well, if you fuck up, it's either you fuck up, you gotta go to that spot again, or yeah, you just fall and die.
Damn.
Like this level sucks. This level just sucks.
Isaac.
If you jump at the end of a supercharge ramp,
Oh my gosh.
you can really go far.
Yes.
All over it.
We're in the deep south right now, everybody.
Really? I hadn't noticed. But yeah, we were talking about Last Wish for a lot, but that's probably the definition of the best sequel that's better than the original for an animated movie. I'm genuinely trying to think of another one.
So you don't think that Toy Story 2 is better than Toy Story 1?
I think they're on par.
I personally think it's a little bit better, but I will say...
Yeah, I think they're on par for different reasons. Because, like...
Because I definitely like Toy Story 2 more than Toy Story 1.
I like it more.
I like it because it's an established lore, we have a new adventure, and we're seeing new toys, and...
But
like,
I think the story is a lot simpler and well, like, constructed in one. Because it's literally just, like, new toy shows up, old toy is jealous, has to learn to accept new toy. Like, that's the plot. And it means that Buzz and Woody get equal screen time of, like, developing their characters. Whereas, if you watch Toy Story 2 again, Buzz doesn't do much. Like... he gets replaced with fake Buzz partway through the movie, and then the rest of the movie for him is him just trying to get back. So he doesn't get to do as much. Versus, like, plus in the second movie's all Woody. Like, it's all Woody. That's the other problem I have with some of the Toy Story movies altogether. They're very Woody focused. Like, one of my complaints about 4, like, I'll sit here, I'm like, I'll defend 4, but my complaint about it is, like, Buzz is a literal idiot in that movie. Like, he has this fucking weird thought process where he's like, he doesn't know what to do because Woody's gone, and he's like, well, I gotta be the leader, and then he presses one of his buttons by accident and hears his own voice line, and he starts treating it like his conscience telling him what to do. So he just does what it tells him to do.
From what I saw,
and that's the whole movie for him.
Was
like,
weird.
It's his whole character plot in that movie. It's so weird. And I think it's because they didn't know what to do with Buzz, because if he shows up and gets involved, it ruins the story of Woody, which is that, like, he's trying to reunite with Bo Peep, but then also help the other toy, who redeems herself by the end. But, like, it's a Woody movie. Like, it's a Woody movie, and Buzz is just there. Which is, based on what's happening from the trailers for 5, I'm worried it's going to be kind of like that, but where it's a Woody Jessie movie, and Buzz is just there. You know? I'm glad Jessie's finally getting something to do, though. Like, she hasn't done anything since fucking 2. You know? Fucking 3, she barely did shit, and 4, she barely did shit. Big
Spyro,
Big
go
dragon.
amazing tour of the treetops. Don't just stop at one supercharge.
I look like a giant watermelon frickin' Jolly Rancher right now.
So this is the supercharge where you're supposed to do it like a bunch of different things, but obviously I have to.
You have to collect shit as you go.
Yeah, I forgot these little fucking shitheads are here.
Banana. Fucking, but yeah, no, I still think Toy Story 2 is good, but not, it's on par with 1, I think. And then honestly, I'm trying to think of
Incredibles 1 is better than Incredibles 2.
Yeah, no, there is no other Pixar sequel that's better than the original. Like, Inside Out 2 could be argued, but I think they're on par with each other for different
they're
reasons.
on par.
For different reasons. And then Cars 2 is not as good as 1.
I mean, I like it, but it's not as good as Cars.
No, it's not. And then there isn't any other sequels for Pixar. Right?
Monsters.
Oh, Monsters U. No, Monsters original is better than U, but U is fun.
Yeah.
I just don't like the fact that they're just doing every college movie ever. Like, it's literally just, look, it's a college movie. Get it? Here's all the references.
It's a kids-friendly college movie.
Yeah, it's literally, let's just do a kids-friendly college movie.
I am trying to think about...
And then Disney doesn't really do full sequels very often.
Unless it's direct-to-DVD or
and
video.
none of them are better. The only exception, the closest I could think of, and it's still not true, is a Goofy movie versus Extremely Goofy movie. They're on par with each other.
Yeah, I was about to say there's
Because Goofy Movie 1 is a great family story, but
Yeah.
Extremely Goofy movie is hysterical. Like, that's a fun, and that's a college movie that does something different.
Yeah.
Like, I like the plot.
And you can't even combine the X Games.
Yep. Yep. And then the plot of, like, his dad shows up, and I'm like, oh, okay. That's funny.
Here's one that I don't know if any of y'all what. What about A Brave Little Toaster?
I'm sorry, the first movie's the best one.
Yeah.
The sequels are fun, but they're not as good.
I don't even remember the
plus,
sequels
A Brave
except for
Little
like
Toaster,
the space one.
People forget A Brave Little Toaster is a weird timeline where the first movie happened, and then they made 2 sequels, and the third one came out before the second one.
Yeah.
So the second one is the third in the timeline.
Because the second...
Because in the second one they go to Mars.
Yeah, that's
but
the
they
third
already
one,
know.
technically.
Yeah, because they already know the computer that they met in the second one, which they meet in the second one, and they're both fun. But no, the first one's the best. Yeah. Do they get more ridiculous and like hijinks ensuing? Yes, but the first one's a much.
You know what? I mean, it's not better by any means, but Lion King 2, Simba's Pride was pretty good.
Okay, but you're comparing it to Lion King. I
know.
Like, no, I'm sorry.
I'm not saying it's better. No, I'm saying of like Disney, like
of the straight
sequels?
to DVDs.
Yeah,
it's the best straight to DVD Disney movie that was a reference to an original movie is Lion King 1.5. That's the best one because it's just let's do.
It's the first movie again, just on this different perspective.
There's an actual play it's based off of because because Lion King is Hamlet. Lion King is Hamlet. There is a spin-off play to Hamlet that was written years later about
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
That's it. I couldn't remember their names, and it's that, but as Timon and Pumbaa.
Never thought about that.
Yep, it's literally that, and it's fantastic. It's the best one. I will also argue another argument.
Oh god, what we gotta do is on the channel we gotta play its DVD features.
Oh Jesus! I was gonna say though, I will make the argument that Return to Jafar is garbage, but King of Thieves is great.
Oh yeah, remember the toys?
Oh jeez.
Hey, we brought back to McDonald's toys, everybody. It's all one continued conversation.
I mean,
2 weeks apart.
Yeah, no, that's how it happens. But yeah, no, I think for Disney sequels, those are probably.
But you don't like Return of Jafar?
It was okay.
It's okay, but you
not as memorable as
watch it again. The animation is awful because it was the very first straight to DVD.
It was also a pilot for the show.
Yep, and you can tell it's like they just smushed 3 episodes together to make the pilot, and it's just the 3-parter with Jafar.
I like the Aladdin TV show.
Oh yeah, the
TV shows were fine.
Yeah, it's fine. But
Tarzan, remember Tarzan?
I don't know if I like that TV show as much.
It was okay, but
yeah, no. Aladdin, Little Mermaid, Hercules, those were all great TV shows. The other ones not so much. Trying to think of other ones for.
Beauty and the Beast directed DVD was the Christmas one.
The Christmas one's fun because
Tim Curry as the freaking bad guy. You can never go wrong.
Tim Curry's CGI lips, and then fucking. But it has one of the worst straight to DVD sequels, which is the fucking Belle's Magical Christmas.
That was it. 3 episodes.
No. There's Enchanted Christmas, and then there's Belle's Magical Journey. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 3 episodes that were supposed to become a TV show, and it didn't.
Yeah.
So it's just 3 What if there was a plot where the fucking the feather duster got mad at Lumiere? What if there was a plot where the Beast doesn't like birds? Even though in the first movie, he's feeding birds out of his hand. That is a thing that happens. We just forgot. It's so bad. It's so bad.
It's like, what? Let's come up with the most
They
stupid
did the
plot
same
for
thing.
this.
They did the same thing for Atlantis' sequel. It's just 3 episodes of a show that never happened. They did the same thing for for Cinderella.
There we
Cinderella
go.
2.
That was what
Oh, yeah.
Was 3 episodes put together. And then they did a third Cinderella, which is insane, but it's also good. It's just insane, the plot.
The only one that wasn't really a pilot for a show was Little Mermaid sequels.
No, they weren't, because they had already done the show by that point.
Yeah. Now, funny enough, this
And the second...
this dragon makes a reference to what we just did.
Oh.
That was quite a ride, Spyro. You learned a lot since you were a young glider.
Yeah, well, you could have found an easier spot to get stuck.
See?
Oh, and he's the
I'm
last one.
surprised you were able to rescue me.
Yeah, well, shitbox, find an easier spot to get stuck.
I was just saying, you're still
dickhead.
missing some stuff, though. 'cause it didn't
I know.
say how
I
much-
was just
Yeah,
that voice just made me think of Game Grumps' Bayou Billy episode.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you were able to find me. I'm surprised you were able to kill me.
But back on the topic of sequels, I think Return to Neverland is fun.
Oh yeah,
It's not as good as the original Peter Pan, but it's fun. I just also thought it was weird that they're like, what if instead of the crocodile it's an octopus? And I'm like, why? The crocodile's Captain Hook's thing. Why
Yeah,
would you
exactly.
change it to an octopus? But alright. That was
reasons.
fun. There's also the insanity of the fact that there is a world record from one of those movies, which is that the longest time between a first movie and a second movie in history is Bambi and Bambi 2, which came
Yeah.
out 65 years apart from
Yep,
each other.
that's right.
Insane.
At first I thought you were gonna say Rescuers, but then I was like, nope, Bambi.
No, it's Bambi. It's Bambi. Which is insane that they even did that. It's like, what?
Oh, you want to keep the rights to this thing?
No, it wasn't even the rights. They're just like, we gotta think more stories to do sequels for. And then most of the other ones I don't think I even watched. I'm trying to think of other good sequels. There's an argument to be made that How to Train Your Dragon 2 is better than 1.
Okay, you know what?
I don't know for sure if it is, but
When it comes to
it's
DreamWorks, the second one is usually pretty
it's
good.
It's not, well, good, yes. I'm not going to say better, though. Other than Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots is the best one. Best example of that. What are other ones, though? I was going to say Madagascar, but no. Madagascar 2 is okay.
3 is the best, in my opinion.
No, oh, dude. Nah, it's still 1. It's still 1. 1 just has a lot cleaner humor. Cleaner as in, like, the humor, like, actually hits.
You think of too much of Polka Dot Afro.
Yeah, which I
That's
hated.
actually not the reason why I was thinking
I
of it.
hated that was the trailer everywhere. The trailer everywhere was that fucking polka dot afro.
No, I was thinking of, like, the villain and everything and some of the jokes.
Oh, I will say, she's the best villain. In the
Oh,
franchise. Dubois.
Yeah.
Madame Dubois, she's the best villain. Yes, I agree. Just an insane, like, fucking animal.
Don't make it easier for the psycho. Dude, you're like
Was that the
really-
thing where he goes like, now you're really in trouble. Now you're really in trouble.
Because she kept shooting them with trank darts.
Yeah.
I'm new!
Yes. So that argument can be made for.
What are you doing, man? Because it keeps looking like you're doing the same freaking thing
It's
over and over again.
because that's why I hate this level. This level's butt.
All right,
I just realized it's been 23 and a half minutes of this.
Oh yeah. This is how we go.
This level's butt. Told you. Okay, here it is. Oh, finally. Jesus
All right.
Christ. Okay.
I'm just.
That's what you were doing? You were looking for the gems?
Yep. I was gonna say I'm just saying fuck it. I'm pulling up a list of just animated sequels.
Alright, and we'll talk about that list next time!
Hey.
See you guys soon for more Spyro the Dragon.
Not done.